Welcome back, traders, and welcome to another Saturday market update. If you missed our previous weekly analysis, I highly recommend going back and watching that video first, because what happened this week played out almost exactly as we discussed. As you all know, in our previous market outlook, I talked about the US dollar and explained that the dollar was showing strong buying pressure after reacting from a key support level around 98. I also mentioned that if the upcoming news supported the dollar and pushed it higher, then we should expect gold and Euro USD to come under selling pressure, while USDJPY would likely continue moving higher. Now, the interesting part is that this is exactly what happened throughout the week. Let's start with the dollar index. As you can see, the dollar continued showing strong bullish momentum and maintained its buying pressure throughout the week. Buyers remained in control, and the market respected the bullish structure that we discussed in our previous analysis. Now let's move over to gold. If you remember, I talked about the key resistance area around 4,572, and I explained that if the dollar remained strong, gold would likely struggle to break above that resistance and could continue moving lower. As you can see, that scenario played out perfectly. The dollar continued gaining strength and gold reacted from that resistance area and spent most of the week moving lower. Moving on to Euro USD, in the previous analysis, I explained that the 1.16 level had been broken and was attempting to flip into support. However, I also made it clear that if the dollar continued buying, then both gold and Euro USD could come under pressure. Once again, that is exactly what happened. Dollar strength dominated the market, and Euro USD continued selling throughout the week as sellers remained in control. Now let's talk about USDJPY. The expectation was very simple. If the dollar continued buying, then USDJPY should continue pushing higher as well. Looking at the chart, that is exactly what happened. The dollar maintained its bullish momentum and USDJPY continued moving higher throughout the week, respecting the overall bullish structure. So in summary, the market followed the outlook we discussed last Saturday. The US dollar remained strong and continued buying throughout the week. Gold spent the week under selling pressure. Euro USD continued moving lower, and USDJPY continued moving higher as dollar strength remained the dominant theme across the market. This is a great reminder of why understanding market structure and following the strength of the dollar can help us build higher probability trading scenarios rather than simply guessing where price might go. Now, the big question is this: will the dollar continue this momentum into the coming week, or are we about to see a shift in market direction? That is exactly what we will be discussing in tomorrow's outlook, where we will break down both the technical and fundamental expectations for the week ahead and identify the key scenarios traders should be watching. Thank you for watching. Stay disciplined, stay patient, and remember that successful trading is not about predicting every move. It's about preparing for the most likely scenarios and reacting when the market confirms them. I'll see you in tomorrow's market outlook.